welcome to you both. And Dr. Bhojani, I want to start with you. First of all, delaying care is not a good idea in any case. A lot of people may be hesitant to go see the doctor during this COVID-19 time, but you say that delaying care can actually make any injury problem a whole lot worse.
Yeah, you know, in this pandemic, everyone's been kind of sitting at home and doing things around the house. And of course, injuries do happen in any case and form. And, you know, delaying that care can take the recovery time to get you back to where you want to be a lot longer. And so now that we've gotten some control in the city and we're opening up the offices, we want to get you guys taken care of.
And we're not just talking about like really athletic folks, right? You don't have to be a Division I athlete to have an injury. This could be even a grandparent who's trying to just keep up with playing with their grandkids, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, it's not about the athlete. It's about everybody. You know, this, like I said, this has been a new time for us, and everyone has gotten a different set of injuries that they're probably not used to for being at home or gardening and doing housework, and that causing injuries may not heal unless we get the proper care to get them fixed.
PPE equipment, obviously, safety measures are in place so that if someone does come in for an in-person appointment, they don't have to worry about the space being sanitized or having protection. You provide all of that, correct?
We do. We have the mask. We do the symptoms questionnaires. We do thermometer checks. We do social distancing in the waiting rooms. We make sure that we visitor policies to an absolute minimum. All the necessary precautions are taken, so your exposure, even in the clinical setting, is absolutely minimal.
Telemedicine is being more and more talked about these days, Dr. Bhojani, and even with orthopedic doctors, is that an option for some people?
It absolutely is. If you take a look at the literature, and we've already developed our program within our department to do telemedicine for all the various complaints, and a lot of it you can do over the telemedicine now we've come to realize.
And for Alexa Edwards, let's just chat about physical therapy, because for a lot of people, clearly pain is a huge part of the equation, right? Physical therapy can not only help them with pain, but it can increase their strength and mobility as well.
Absolutely. So we work with pain, we work with injuries, whether that's something that just came about because you maybe took up running while you were in quarantine and you haven't run in 3 years, or maybe your desk isn't as ergonomically friendly as it is at work. So we do a huge spectrum from like treating cervical pain, neck pain, jaw pain, concussions, headaches, all the way down to the foot and ankle. So, and everything in between.
And one thing that you guys do, which I think is a critical part of the equation, is that when someone comes to see you and they have a specific issue, you can then connect them to physicians and other providers who really can help them in a specialty scenario, right?
Yeah, that's a great point. So I feel like as physical therapists, we are in the unique situation that we get a little bit more time with our patients. So we can sit down and have, an hour-long discussion about a plan that works best for them. And if that means that we need to refer them maybe to another physician, maybe a dietitian, maybe a sports psychologist, or a strength and conditioning coach, there are so many outlets and so many resources that we have to be a resource for our patients.
And Alexa, what about folks who are just maybe having trouble either with pain or with mobility, just navigating the day, just getting through the daily activities?
Yeah, we functional strength and functional mobility is something that we focus very heavily on. If you have a pain that's affecting your activities of daily life, it's something that, is always at the forefront of your mind. So if we can take care of those things first, right off the bat, that's, obviously going to make a huge difference in people's lives.
And Dr. Bhojani, just to sort of underscore one of the first points we were discussing, delaying care is not a recipe for getting better. I mean, I know you guys see people with recent injuries, but also ongoing injuries, or maybe something that happened a while back that never properly healed. So if someone out there is in that case where they've had this problem bothering them, what's the takeaway? What's the bottom line here?
So the takeaway is, quite this. We are ready to go back to taking care of people in the clinical setting. And I think delaying that care in any aspect, may cause psychological and emotional constraints that you may not be able to recover from. That's why we're here. We're here to make sure that you can get back to doing what you want to do. And if it's, getting around a physical therapy, a home rehab program, or whatever we need to do to get you back to being you, that's what we want to do at this point.
Okay, Dr. Rehal Bhojani and Alexa Edwards, thank you so much for your time today. And for more information, or if you would like to schedule an appointment with Memorial Hermann Ironman Sports Medicine Institute, you can call 713-222-2273, or you can visit their website, ironman.memorialhermann.org. All right.